Listening to Catholic Chicago. Ahead, the Archdiocese of Chicago brings you programs about the people, events, and issues that touch our lives. Thanks for letting us be part of your morning. Now again, Catholic Chicago.
And good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Voice of Charity. I'm Phil Zepeda, your host this morning. Katie Breedeman is on vacation. We are live at WNDZ 750 AM in Chicago, with also a live stream on YouTube and Facebook at Catholic Chicago. We have a great show for you today, talking about women, infant, and children's centers and getting an update on that programming. So back in 1996, the federal government enlisted Catholic Charities of the Archdiocese of Chicago to open the nation's first ever Women, Infant, and Children Food Centers, also known as WIC, to eliminate the food stamp fraud and address child malnutrition and a lack of grocery stores in economically challenged areas. WIC Centers played an important role in the revitalization of neighborhoods throughout Chicago, and now, in conjunction with the Illinois Department of Human Services, Catholic Charities operates 16 busy WIC centers located throughout Chicagoland. And our WIC food centers are wonderful hubs for community support, supplying nutritious food, nutrition, education, and other information and referrals to low-income individuals and families, helping them gain access to Catholic Charities' wide network of community development and outreach services. So here to talk to us about all of this today and the great things that are happening at the Catholic Charities WIC Centers is Shivonnia Dickson, the WIC Department Director of Operations. Welcome, Shay. So glad to have you here with us this morning.
Good morning. Thank you, Phil, so much for having me.
Oh my gosh, it's a delight. Our pleasure. So, Shay, let's get back into us. Tell us how shopping works at WIC Centers.
Sure. So, WIC grocery centers are operated by Catholic Charities, Archdiocese of Chicago. This unique program model stocks 100% WIC approved products, including a large selection of nutrition, name brand foods, and our welcoming retail environment. The Special Supplement Nutrition Program for Women, Infant, and Children is funded by the United States Department of Agriculture and monitored by states, and in our case, Illinois. WIC eligible client information can be found on our Catholic Charities website at wicgrocery.org.
So, tell us what are the eligibility requirements to shop at our WIC Center, Shay, and if accepted, are there time limits on how those individuals can participate?
Sure. So WIC eligible requirements include women who are pregnant, postpartum, breastfeeding, infants, children up to the age of 5, residents of the state, in our case, it would be Illinois, income at or below Illinois state standards, and they have nutritional risk. In most cases, if they're interested in our WIC services, they would have to partner with a WIC clinic where they can find more information about the WIC clinic. They will go to our WIC grocery website, and it'll share with them where they can locate more information about eligibility and how to apply.
Got it. So how do WIC centers differ from food pantries?
Sure. So food pantries offer various emergency assistance and commodity food packages for families seeking assistance. WIC groceries is exclusive to families that meet qualified guidelines and income criteria and are at nutritional risk. WIC benefits include improving birth outcomes and supporting healthy eating habits and positive child growth and development for low-income pregnant moms, breastfeeding moms, non-breastfeeding postpartum moms, and women, infant, and children up to the age of 5 that are at nutritional risk.
So Shay, it sounds like even just from that description, you're treating the whole person and the whole family, right? In these situations, it's not just here's food. We're treating the soul, right?
Yeah, so we're definitely, what sets us apart is, again, we're looking to feed the nutritional aspect to help fight barriers in food, eliminate food barriers and things that parents are struggling with their children from birth to the age of 5 years old.
Right. So, talk to us about where the food comes from in the WIC centers. Where are we sourcing this food from?
Sure. So one of the great things about the WIC Food and Nutrition Program is that we have our own warehouse distribution center. Our customer centric distribution center is a bridge between suppliers and customer experience. We have 22 vendors and approximately 355 different products housed in our Catholic Charities warehouse, which allows us to transfer directly to one of our 16 WIC Food and Nutrition centers. So that's kind of the benefit of shopping with us. Again, we're 100% WIC approved. In addition to, we're a one-stop shopping experience, so you can get all of your WIC products at one time without the hustle and bustle of trying to figure out what's WIC approved and what is not. And in addition, we have our own warehouse, so we're able to continuously, substantially fill our centers in a quickly, which allows access for our clients that are on WIC.
Right. So it's an entirely different or enhanced experience than what you would get in a grocery store, right? It's this, but you're running a chain of grocery stores as a matter of fact. But again, treating this aspect of nutrition so incredibly important.
Yes, we love it. I mean, actually, we in our 16 WIC locations, we have families who have been with us through generations as their children are growing and they're help raising their grandchildren. So that type of experience is very welcoming for our clients. And they actually enjoy not only that, but we serve as a hub. So we make sure that we share other resources that we have within Catholic Charities with them, as well as what we have here in our program.
So Shay, I want to talk more about those stories and then your personal experiences with the program as well too. What's been in the news lately has been a lot of concern about infant formula, both in grocery stores and throughout the entire country, and keeping those products on the shelves. But it seems that Catholic Charities WIC stores have continued to have a supply on hand. Shay, talk to us, paint us the picture about that type of or that scenario with infant formula, and where does supplies stand now for us?
Sure. So Catholic Charities WIC Food and Nutrition Program, as I just shared, we have our own warehouse distribution center, which holds a substantial reserve of WIC-approved infant formula. WIC grocery centers ease the burden of Illinois families by providing infant formula to relieve some of the struggles as it pertains to the shortage. Although we have maintained a consistent inventory of infant formula, procurement has been a little bit tough for our special formulas. However, as long as our clients call maybe a day in advance for those special formulas, then we are usually able to provide them with whatever is needed to meet their needs for their children. Of course, as you stated, there has been a formula shortage for the last 6 to 8 months. But we are extremely happy to say that we have been able to serve our families. In addition to people who were not shopping with us originally, we have been able to provide them with formula during the shortage. We've actually seen a 24% increase in our clientele within the last 2 to 3 months because we are substantially stocked and able to provide that service.
That's really tremendous, and that's a credit to inventory management, your neighborhood outreach, and all the education work that you do with clients. I wanted to get a little bit more depth into the nutrition education and how is that provided. I've heard stories, and I've read news with Inside Catholic Charities that it happens through recipes, through cooking demonstrations, through one-on-one counseling. Talk to us a little bit about that and how that looks.
Sure, absolutely. So WIC participants shopping in WIC grocery centers receive nutrition education, including healthy recipe cards, health topic distribution, and we are now doing our virtual cooking classes. That is in partnership with the University of Illinois Extension Program. In addition, we are looking forward to going back to our food tastings in the fall. We are currently operating our second session of virtual cooking classes, with participants pick up their pre-portioned food boxes and cook via Zoom as a group. Clients receive basic nutrition education, cooking skills training, and meal planning guides. So basically, we use the opportunity to provide them with prepackaged boxes, and then they cook with our team as well as the University of Extension on how to prepare healthy meals for their children as well as ourselves. Again, we're looking to help fight obesity, provide our clients with nutrition service, information, and be of whatever support necessary to keep them healthy in their growth with their children.
So that's great. Thank you for that answer. One last question before we throw it to break here. If there's medical conditions within families, whether it's the mother or the children, how is that addressed specifically with the type of food that they can eat and that we're providing to them?
Sure. So that is something that they work directly with the WIC clinic on, which is our third-party vendor. Basically, the clinic makes sure that those clients have the opportunity to share any allergies they may have or any issues or concerns pertaining to the type of food that they can receive. They receive that WIC benefit packet at the clinic. So when they come shop with us, it's already identified as it pertains to what they can redeem with us. And then we, again, provide them with healthy recipes and ideas as it pertains to how to make healthy meals with those items that were given to them by the clinic.
That's wonderful. Great. Thank you. We're going to throw it to break right now. We'll be back momentarily. We're talking with Shivonnia Dickson, who's the WIC Department Director of Operations at Catholic Charities. You're listening to The Voice of Charity on Catholic Chicago. Catholic Charities offers a wide variety of volunteer opportunities to those who want to share their time and help us serve people in need. Whether it's stocking the shelves of our food pantries, helping refugees learn the English language, tutoring school-aged children, becoming a mentor to young adults, sorting clothes in our clothing rooms, serving hot meals to those who are facing homelessness, or delivering meals and making cards to lift the spirits of our homebound seniors, we are deeply grateful to all those who want to join in our mission of mercy. Volunteer opportunities are updated weekly for people of all ages at ccofchicagovolunteer.com, or just call us at 312-655-7053. That's 312-655-7053. Thank you for helping us follow Jesus' call to serve our neighbors in need.
We are at the Most Blessed Trinity Parish Food Pantry in Waukegan.
And here we care for people in need. There was definitely an uptick in the needs for services.
We doubled our volume after COVID hit, from servicing about 250 families a week to about 500 a week. We supply bread, tortillas, vegetables, milk, cheese, butter, proteins, fish, chicken, eggs.
Well, the annual Catholic Appeal has been a tremendous help to us, especially over the past year and a half.
Without the annual Catholic Appeal, we might have to close our doors. Our parish is the largest one in the Archdiocese, but is very poor. We think about food and we think about nourishment, but we also nourish the soul, provide that connection to humanity.
The good works here are made possible through the Annual Catholic Appeal. Make your gift at annualcatholicappeal.com. We are hiring. Catholic Charities of the Archdiocese of Chicago is looking for mission-driven individuals who want to help make a positive difference in the lives of people in need throughout Cook and Lake counties. Be part of a diverse, talented team of professionals in the largest human services organization in the Midwest. We are dedicated to helping people chart a more stable, happier future for themselves, and we accompany anyone in need, regardless of faith, gender, race, or ethnicity. Competitive salaries and generous benefits add to the satisfaction you'll have every day, knowing that you're helping us amplify our impact in Chicago. To see our list of employment opportunities, visit CatholicCharities.net.
Welcome back to the Voice of Charity. I'm Phil Zepeda with Catholic Charities. I am joined with the WIC Department Director of Operations, Shivonnia Dickson. We are talking about our WIC stores that we operate throughout the Catholic Charities Network, 16 of them. Shay's been a wonderful guest. Want to get a little bit more better understanding about the needs of clients coming in to our WIC centers. Shay, what are you responding to most often outside of food needs from clients coming into our centers?
So a lot of our grocery center clients, they do come into it. So let me start by saying first that, the WIC food centers are located in 16 communities throughout the city of Chicago. So we are welcoming hub for clients who not only are seeking services directly related to WIC, but if they have interest of any type of services that are offered through Catholic Charities. What we find is that a lot of our clients may come in and inquire about youth engagement, behavior health, or any other type of family support programs that are offered by our agency. And what our team do is an amazing job of making sure we share with them the resources and or provide them with the guidance on how to get those services through our agency.
So this type of work comes to life when you hear client stories, right? And when I share with my family and friends about the work that we're doing at Catholic Charities, they all want to hear about clients. I'd love to hear some stories from you about people's lives who we've touched and hopefully enhanced through the work of the WIC program and the work that you and your teams are doing.
Absolutely. I am so proud of my team. I have a very amazing team. And of course, like you spoke about, we have been going through some shortages in formula in Illinois overall. So we've had quite a few clients who have been struggling with finding formula for their children. I want to speak to one particular location, which is our diversity location located at 4622 West Diversity in the Logan Square community. We've had quite a few clients who have left cards as it pertains to their experience at that location. And one particular just touches my heart. And honestly, I have the card hanging up in my office just to reflect as an impact statement and a way of looking at what we do as an agency or program. So we had a client who shared how she was down to her last 1/4 can of baby formula, which was only enough to make basically 2 bottles. She lived in the Rockford, Illinois area and had been looking for baby formula due to the shortage for a few days. She had tried retail stores, online access, and she didn't have any success doing so. A neighbor of hers shared with her about the WIC Food and Nutrition Centers, and she had seen the information on social media. The young lady reached out to us, and she drove 2 hours in order to get that formula to feed her child.
Wow.
She was quite happy about the overall experience in the WIC Food and Nutrition Center, in addition to the fact that we were fully stocked with the formula that she needed for her family. And in return, she was just so grateful, and she shared how she would wish that we had those same type of locations in our suburban areas. But of course, we're located in the Chicagoland area.
So what a tremendous story. Thank you for sharing that. Give us give us an idea. What are the greatest challenges you face every day in your role?
You know what? I can honestly say before I can speak to the challenges, how I have such an amazing team that they do make it kind of seamless for me to operate. So I'm truly grateful for the amazing team that I have. On an average day, I would say I look for different companies or organizations that can help us in fighting barriers pertaining to eliminating food barriers within the city of Chicago.
Right.
So that's one of my main focuses of building relationships, making sure that we can partner with different companies and organizations and vendors who can support us in that effort. In addition, just being a support to my staff as they continue to serve our clients. Again, during the shortage, we had to move forward from different locations to make sure we met client needs. In addition to just support nutrition service education and their aspects of virtual cooking schools and all of the aspects that they do to make sure that not only are we providing that retail experience for our clients, but they're getting that nutrition education that's needed to support them in feeding their families.
So, Shay, talk to us about how big is your team? I recognize that there's opportunities for employment, but this sounds like a hefty task that you and your staff have in front of you. So, talk to us about the volume of the size of your team.
Absolutely. So right now we have, I want to say approximately 186 employees. But yes, WIC Grocery is always seeking talented individuals to join our team. We're looking for candidates interested in working in a retail environment with the emphasis on nutrition service education. If we have anyone out there interested in that aspect of social service, I would encourage them to visit our wicgrocery.org website and click on jobs. There's quite a few opportunities available.
Yeah, and what types of opportunities? So get into it. We've heard some of the stories of the services that are provided through these WIC centers, but what type of opportunities are there specifically?
Absolutely. So I would say if we were to look at it from a retail environment,
right,
it would be like a store manager position, a cashier position, a lead associate position. So these are all positions that you would kind of see in a retail environment. It involves stocking, assisting clients in their customer experience, providing information pertaining to nutrition education, and just overseeing the day-to-day operations of a grocery store.
Yeah, and with 16 centers, you have your hands full across the entire archdiocese area. You mentioned your team and the support that you have there. I'd love to hear from you about other things that you love about your job and that keep you coming back, other than that fantastic team that you have. What is that essence?
Absolutely. So, to be honest with you, I have had the opportunity to serve at Catholic Charities for a total of 12 years. I love what I do, the impact that we have on the community. Prior to working at Catholic Charities, I worked in a retail environment, but this opportunity offers more than just a transaction. It offers me the opportunity to know that I'm making an impact in lives, that we are developing families and sharing with them nutritional health topics and providing them with guidance that will support them throughout their lifestyle. So I love that aspect of my job. And I take pride in the fact of working for Catholic Charities and being able to serve. I love that we are all about impact and compassion and respect for others.
Well, Shay, that shines through, and you and your folks are such an inspiration to all of us within Catholic Charities, and hopefully our listeners here as well too. Tell us, if people are looking for more information about the WIC Centers for Catholic Charities, share the website with us and a phone number that they can call.
Sure. Anyone interested in more information pertaining to the WIC Food and Nutrition Program, they can go to wicgrocery.org, or they can give us a call at 773-522-7230.
Excellent. Shay, what a fascinating discussion. Thank you so much for sharing. I have such respect for the work that you do And I applaud you and your team for all that you've done over the last several years, especially to keep those store shelves stocked and and offering these tremendous benefits to clients. Thank you so much for being on the show and keeping us posted on the operations inside these WIC centers so we can share them throughout all of our communication resources. So Shay, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Phil, for having us. We look forward to sharing more information in the future.
Absolutely. We'll talk soon. Hey, before we close the Voice of Charity this morning, we'd like to pay tribute to Mr. Emil Johnson, who's the vice chair of the Catholic Charities Board of Directors, who suddenly passed away last week. It's fitting that we're discussing our WIC centers on this show, in which we are giving this tribute to Emil, because Emil first became involved with Catholic Charities as an executive with one of our WIC center food suppliers. Emil was known as a very kind man, an incredibly devoted husband and father, and a skilled business leader. And as president and CEO of Good Foods in Lincolnshire, just a tremendous personality and character. Emil also was known for his tremendous generosity to Catholic Charities and to other nonprofits that support vulnerable people in our world. And we extend our deepest condolences and continued prayers to Emil's family and friends. Though deeply saddened by Emil's loss, we are committed to continuing our work, knowing that Emil's impact will continue to be felt at Catholic Charities for many years to come. So Emil, rest in peace. So that's it for the Voice of Charity. Forgive me, this week. This is Phil Zepeda now from Catholic Charities. We thank you so much for tuning in and believing in the mission of Catholic Charities. Have a great week.
Join us every Monday through Friday at this time for Catholic Chicago. You can stream our programs live or listen to past programs by visiting our website, archchicago.org, and clicking on Radio TV. And please connect with Catholic Chicago on social media.